Hello, I'm here on Church Street, Liverpool city centre on this very busy, loud, noisy Thursday afternoon. As I make these videos, I see the cultural change happening as I speak, literally live. It is changing, as I say, as I speak. It's not something Joe Owens is making up, it's not Scotch mist, it's cultural mist. It is changing by the day. One only has to walk in and around the city centre to see this, right? It is changing. Now, we've seen what cultural change has done to other towns and cities. Let's just take London as an example. No more Cockney sparrows fly over London. London has been culturally changed into something completely different. We now see this happening in our glorious city. And given we're pre-warned because we've seen it before, right? We're pre-warned, so we know what is on the way, and that gives us an advantage. That gives us time now to organise and oppose it, because we know the outcome, we know the long-term outcome, except our outcome is going to be a lot quicker than London's demise, trust me, right? Given the numbers now coming in and those making the way to our city, because everywhere else is full, right? Given the numbers that are coming in, the change is going to be a lot rapid and quicker than what happened to London and other towns and cities. So we're pre-warned, right? We've seen the effects of this, so given we're pre-warned, we can now organise and get ready and oppose what is happening, right? That's what we can do. We have time now to oppose this because, like I've said, we've seen what it's done to other towns and cities across the country, so we know the outcome. As I say, we have the crystal ball, right? I've got it in my bedroom, big crystal ball, and I know what's happening, when it's going to happen, how it's going to happen, how it's going to unfold, because Joe Owens has seen it unfold for the past 40 plus years, right? It's not something, as I say, I'm making up. It's not Scotch mist, it's cultural mist, right? So, yes, we know what's coming because we've seen it elsewhere. So, like I say, that gives us time to organise and oppose what's happening to our glorious city. No more Cockney sparrows fly over London, right? London is a completely different place, right? It is no longer the capital of our country in the true sense of the word. Yeah, it's still London, I understand that, yeah. But it's not. Big Ben still there, I know, but it's not the same place. Those who've travelled from Liverpool to Wembley to watch Everton or Liverpool will understand where I'm coming from. Those that venture to London on for business reasons or what, will again understand where I'm coming from. So we're pre-warned, right? We've got the crystal ball, right? We know what's on the way. You, Ian Byrne, refugees, welcome, right? Why you say this when you know the outcome? You know what's going to happen. Our city is going to be changed, completely changed into something that it shouldn't, all right mate, that it shouldn't be, right? It's going to be changed, right? So we have to oppose this now. We have time because we've got the crystal ball, not literally, but you know where I'm coming from, right? We've got the crystal ball. The cultural change is on its way. In fact, it's happening now as I speak. Right, live as I speak, the cultural change is happening. Our city is being changed and taken from us, right? We must oppose this, we must stop it. And we do this by voting in elections. You've got to vote for candidates you believe are sincere, credible and opposed to further cultural change of our glorious city. That's what you do. We have to vote these people out, because if we don't, we will end up like London and many other towns and cities across the country, we will be culturally changed. And once it's changed, there is no changing it back. It is gone forever. Our glorious city, our Scouse character, identity, culture, ways, values, standards, beliefs will be replaced by other ones. Right? And like I've said, the inheritance that we're safeguarding belongs to our children and grandchildren. It doesn't belong to the new arrivals or their children or grandchildren. I'm sorry, it doesn't. It belongs to ours. As I make this video, as I turn around, you can all see the cultural change live. You can see it live as it's happening now, right? We have to take this serious, because if we don't, we're going to lose our glorious city. And yes, I do repeat myself, but I feel I need to, right? Because this is an urgency, right? This is of an urgent matter, right? Just think what comes with being a Scouser and living in Liverpool, and everything our city is famous for, and everything people have sacrificed for. It's endless. You can't just throw this away. You cannot just replace a Scouse community with a different one, with a different culture, values, standards, beliefs and whatever. You cannot do it. It's not me spreading prejudice or hatred or all the other stupid trigger words that the liberals and lefties use. I'm here because I care. I'm here because I have to. Our city is changing. It is changing by the day. One can see it here now, live from Church Street, Liverpool city centre. And like I've said, on a final note, we're pre-warned, right? So we know what's coming. So it'll give us time to organise and vote these people out that are either turning a blind eye to cultural change or aiding and abetting it. Right? Either way, it doesn't matter. The end result's going to be the same. We'll lose our city, right? And if it hasn't worked anywhere else across the country, because it hasn't, why is it going to work here in Liverpool, Ian Byrne? You tell me this now. Why is it going to work in Liverpool if it hasn't worked in London or anywhere else? The chaps behind me, I'm sure they're all lovely guys, but that's not the point, right? They're going to replace us, right? Our culture, our ways, our character, everything that's Scouse, everything that being from Liverpool. You just can't replace this with these people. Those that have settled here and made Liverpool their home, good luck and good on you. It's time now to close the door. No more cultural change. Okay, thank you.